Yo drummers, how's it going? It's Alex once again, bringing some more fun free drumming ideas. Today we've got a nice little rhythm which is in 6/8. We're going to be using the toms mainly for this. We're going to have this sort of underlying pattern between the right hand and the right foot where they're going to be playing like 16th note triplets or septuplets. And what we're doing is we're going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if I just isolate the right hand, we've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so you can count it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you want to get that kick just falling in between every note that the right hand plays. So if I just get the kick and the right hand going, we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go a bit faster. It's going to be a bit of a workout for your right foot, which is a good thing. So what I'd suggest for, like, in terms of technique, just slide your foot back a tiny bit down the foot plate, and then I have my toes just I don't know, probably about 2/3 of the way up, so that if you imagine that the bass drum's going down, like the bass drum pedal's going down like this, if you're pushing all the way up here, you've got to push it down further, which is going to take a bit more time, a bit more effort. So if you just move it back, you've only got to get just a tiny bit more leverage to get that boom. All right. So with that in mind, just go back to practicing this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we're going to use those accents on the floor tom as like little checkpoints to keep ourselves in time. So the big the big accent at the beginning, that's going to be our downbeat, and then when we've got that snare drum, that's going to be on the fourth note, or the fourth note the right hand's doing. So if you're counting it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that gives you a nice downbeat and then backbeat. With me so far? Cool. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're just going to reinforce that downbeat by chucking the left hand up onto the high tom. Now, I'd recommend starting off by playing both of these notes together, but then we're going to open them up and turn them into little flams. So, playing them both at exactly the same time is going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bit faster. Faster. Okay, and that can sound pretty cool like that. What we're going to try and do now is we're just going to open it up a tiny bit, open those two notes. Instead of playing them exactly the same time, I'm just going to drop the left hand, or the high tom note's going to come in just a split second before the floor tom. So instead of sounding like this, we're going to get this. Together, flammed. So let's try that. And that just adds a little something to it and sounds quite sweet. What we're going to try and do now is we're going to take this whole idea and then turn it into a 2-bar groove. Keep this as the first bar, and then for the second bar, instead of just playing the left hand on the first note, so instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and we're going to flam those as well. Flam, 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 snare, 4, 6. Was that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so flam, 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 snare, right, right. And don't forget that kick drum's going in between every single one of those notes. It's going to sound like this. Flam, 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 snare, right, right. Alright, quite simple, but powerful, and it's definitely going to help your right foot. Can't emphasize that enough. So, if we take bar 1, which was just this, and then bar 2, stick them together, we're going to get this. Get the left foot involved, and that could just be following exactly what your right hand's doing. Alright, so between your 2 feet you're going kick, tick, kick, tick, kick, kick, tick, blah, 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 or something to that effect. So if you just want to practice going, Get your right foot and your left hand working together. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if you want, just go back to that first original pattern there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Get the flams. It definitely adds something to it and sounds quite cool. So once you've got all of that down, all you've got to do is to start, coming up with your own rhythm. So I'm just going to keep it fairly basic now, so you can hear, like a definite downbeat and a backbeat. But every now and again, I suppose you can miss out the odd snare and chuck in a few more of those little open flams, which, but they're going to sound like bottom triplets if you just sort of open up a tiny little bit more, just like led with the left hand. All right, so think of that. Really emphasise those if you want to sort of like make them stand out a tiny bit more, and just have some fun with it. So I'm just going to muck around about a bit and then come and say goodbye. So here we go. And it's quite fun, and it will knacker your right foot out. Okay guys, there it is. I hope you enjoyed that one. It's a real fun one to play. It's a really good workout for your right foot. Get that coordination between your right hand and your right foot down, then add that left foot in there as well. And you're basically then using all your limbs. You can start coming up with some really cool creative rhythms in that sort of, 6/8 feel. I think it sounds quite cool. If you're into like metal and stuff like that, I think it will sit in quite well with, certain metal tracks. Got almost a tribally feel to it as well. But either way, if you did like it, please give the video a like. It really helps out the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. The more the merrier. That'd be great. Go and download the sheet music completely for free from onlinedrummer.com, and then come and say hello on Facebook or Twitter. And if you've got any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. So alright, so in the meantime, drummers, take care, keep on drumming, and I'll see you soon for another fun free drumming idea. Alright, bye.